Hello, through this video we will show you how you can add different weather and referent conditions along the road. So first, as you can see here, we have some default values for weather and referent conditions. If you go here and edit our power line, you can see that we set default weather and referent conditions for our road. Okay, but as you in different tangent sections, you can have different weather and referent conditions. So if you add some new weather and referent condition, go here, set the name, you can set the temperature, for example -10 degrees, and set your I coefficient, for example 2. Okay, and you can set your wind load, your wind pressure, and wind direction from right. Okay, and of course you can set another weather conditions if you want for weather conditions for different tangent section. Okay, like -20 degrees, you have your ice coefficient, for example 4, and your wind load like this, and your wind from left. Okay, then you can add your referent conditions. If you go here on this icon, set the name of referent condition, then you can set temperature, it will be based on critical span, and tensile stress, it will be based on nominal tensile stress. Okay, we will leave this and add another referent condition. Okay, now we will choose custom value, add set, for example -10 degrees, and we will choose custom value for tensile stress and set 80 megapascals, and set that we want ice to occur in this referent condition. Okay, now as you can see, you can go here on this part and choose edit conductor, choose your conductor, and this conductor you can set weather and referent conditions for this tangent section. Okay, this is your conductor, but of course you can go here on this conductor, go here on edit, choose your conductor, and set different weather and referent conditions. Okay, and the rest can stay the same like default values. Okay, so in 3D view, if you go in 3D view, you can see how this looks like. Okay, so if you go profile, and if you refresh your profile, you can see how your catenaries looks like for different weather and referent conditions. Here are weather condition 1 and referent condition 1, and here are applied weather and referent condition 2 for this tangent section, and for the rest road we have default weather and referent conditions. Now you can calculate your sag tension report and support report. Here, if you go and create sag tension report, you can choose your power line, you can choose from which to which support you want to create, do you want for all conductors, and you can set the temperature range. Do you want from -20 to 80 degrees, and with which step, for example 5, and you can save this as TXT extension or Excel extension. First we will show with TXT extension. Okay, now you will have to save your report, and as you can see here in this we have weather and referent conditions for each phases as we mentioned before. So for this phase we have this weather and referent conditions in this tangent section. For this phase we have another referent and weather conditions, and these are represented in our sag tension report, but also we will see later in support report. So if you go here on support phase 3, you will see different weather and referent conditions. Okay, and here you can see for this phase, as you can see phase 3, we have ice load factor 4 and wind pressure 700 pascals. OK. And if you want to create your support report, you go here, choose your power line, and print your support. You can choose to print for all supports, and you can save this as Excel txt, then save this file. OK. And now you can see that you have different temperature for different conductors. For phase 3 we have -10 temperature, and you can see ice load and wind pressure. But if you go on the next support, next conductor, you will see phase -20 degrees. So this means that you can have different weather and referent conditions for different tensions in your power line, or you can have all the same in all your power line.